Forget about being poor or being exploited. The new fear today, according to one of the smartest thinkers alive, is becoming actually irrelevant, meaning we won't need you anymore. I'm Sara. I'm a Moroccan tech entrepreneur, and I'm building here in Pakistan every day to the word. And when I look at these countries' youth, like 130 million people under 25, this idea actually scares me and excites me at the same time. A few years ago, I read Yuval Harari's book, 21st Lesson for the 21st Century, and I thought, okay, interesting idea, but we still have time, like decades. But ChatGPT launched a few years ago, then the next version, then the next, then hundreds and thousands of other tools popping up every day. Things actually that felt like science fiction 2 years ago maybe are just normal now. And Harari said nobody can tell you what the world actually looks like in 2050. Not because they are being humble, but because AI is moving so fast, so the math literally doesn't make or work anymore. So you can't predict it, simply. So today I want to talk about what this means for Pakistan and this region we are working on, and what jobs maybe are disappearing, what jobs are being created, and what you can actually do about it. So stay until the end. The last point is the one that actually really gives me hope, and it should give you also. Subscribe, share this, hit the like button, let's go. So let's start with an honest truth. Is AI actually going to steal some jobs right now? First point is jobs are changing quite fast. The United Nations just say that 40% of all jobs in the world could be actually affected by AI in the next 10 years, not 50 years. I mean 10, it's tomorrow. And here's the thing that surprises people. It's not just factory workers or people doing simple tasks. AI is hitting offices jobs hard too. Legal work, accounting, writing, basic coding, customer service. The middle of the job is getting actually squeezed from both sides. And for Pakistan, a country where hundreds of thousands of young people make money doing freelance coding and digital work online, this is actually a real and urgent question that you have to ask yourself from tomorrow. Because the days of selling basic coding hours are done. A machine can do that now faster, better, cheaper than you. But here is something interesting I'm watching in the US right now. It's manual jobs, so plumbers, electricians, mechanics are becoming actually more valuable today, not less. Because AI can't fix your pipes. I mean, not yet. AI can't wire your house. The most human physical skill jobs, they are coming back. Again, there is a signal worth paying attention to. Okay, so that's what's going away. But what's actually being built? Because that's the more exciting part. Second point, the MENA region is going all in on AI. The Middle East and North Africa AI market was worth around $12 billion in 2023. By 2030, it's expected to hit $166 billion. Can you imagine? That's not growth. Actually, that's explosion. Saudi Arabia is putting together a $40 billion fund just for AI investment. They are more focusing on infrastructure. The UAE is building the biggest AI computing campus in the world outside of the United States. In 2025, 1 in 5 startups deals across MENA went to an AI company. There are no small bets. This is actually the region saying we are going to be at the center of what comes next. And this creates actually real jobs. AI engineers, data people, prompt designers, Arabic language AI specialists, finally. Fintech built on AI, healthcare built on AI, education built on AI. Pakistan sits right next to this wave. The question is simple, will it catch it or watch it pass from the side like most of the time? Which brings me actually to the uncomfortable question about Pakistan specifically. Third thing, Pakistan's opportunity and has also two big problems. Pakistan has everything it needs to be part of this. young people who are hungry and smart. IT export already at $3.2 billion a year, and a generation that grew up actually online with screens. But two things a little bit worry me. First is internet. In 2024, Pakistan had major internet disruptions. And what happened? Foreign clients started moving their contracts to Vietnam and other countries because the connection was not reliable. I'm still suffering it till today sometimes. So AI is an internet-based business. You cannot build or sell AI services on a bad connection. This is not a small detail. Again, this is actually a make or break issue. And the second thing is research and development. Pakistan unfortunately invests very, very little, like 0.16% of its GDP in R&D. The world average is 2.62%. That gap is actually quite massive. Right now, Pakistan is mostly using AI tools that other countries built, which is fine as a starting point, but it is not a strategy for the long term. You can't just be a user of someone else's technology forever. You'll be a slave. So what do we actually do? Because knowing the problem without doing something about it is just free stress. Which brings me to the fourth point. Upskilling is not optional anymore. Saudi Arabia is training actually 1 million of its own citizens on AI. 1 million people. The UAE run programs. They grew AI jobs by 13% in just a few years. And Qatar is training 50,000 professionals specifically for its digital economy. These countries actually understood something simple. The cost of not learning is higher than the cost of learning. And this doesn't mean everyone has to become an AI engineer. It means everyone needs to understand how these tools work. A doctor who uses AI to help with diagnosis, a teacher who uses AI to teach better, small business owner who uses AI to manage their work faster and automate tasks. The skill is not building AI. The skill is knowing how to use it. That's the first layer. And in Pakistan, this has to start in schools, not in 5 years, now. Because the kids in school today will graduate into a job market that looks completely different from today's. And I don't believe in school anymore, by the way. If they are not ready, Harari's word comes back like irrelevant. And now the last point, the one that actually makes me feel good about all of this, is the fifth point. AI needs you if you know how to work with it. Here is what I actually want to take away from everything I just said. The story of AI is not humans versus machines, and it never was. People who work in AI exposed jobs and learn AI skills earn 56% more than people who don't. Not 5% more or 10, 56%. AI doesn't just replace people, it makes the right people dramatically more powerful. Think about it like this. A calculator didn't replace mathematicians. It made just good mathematicians faster and more powerful. And AI is the same. But for almost everything, the things that makes us human, empathy, creativity, judgment, relationships, trust, cultural understanding, these are not going away. These are becoming more valuable because machines don't have them. I use AI every single day in my work. It does things in minutes that used to take me hours, sometimes days, which means I can spend my time doing what only I can do, building real relationships in these markets, making decisions that need human intuition and judgment, and understanding things that no model trained somewhere else can fully understand. Harari said we can't predict 2050, and I think he's absolutely right. But what I know is the people who will be okay in whatever that word looks like are the ones who stayed curious, kept learning, and chose to work with the change instead of being afraid of it. That's the bet I'm making every single day. So that's what I see from where I'm standing. One person, two countries, right in the middle of the most interesting moment in human history to be building something. So tell me in the comments, does AI feel like an opportunity to you, or does it feel like a threat? I really would love to know. Share this with a young person in your life who needs to think about this, especially students, and do subscribe because this is exactly the kind of conversation I want to keep having. Share, like, and help us grow.